What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. I'm JJTron.
I'm Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
So today we're doing a little unboxing. We sent some figures off to be graded.
Let's get after it.
Let's do it.
The Decepticons, the Transformers, robots in disguise, the Transformers, more than meets the eye, the Transformers.
Alright guys, so as you can see, standard mailing box, U-line, pretty good shipping box, lined with packing peanuts. I'm a little curious about why the bubble mailer on one, but everything else wrapped up, multi-layers of bubble wrap. So before we get into which one of these, we'll go ahead and kind of let you know the stuff that we sent off. We sent off a couple of Transformer G1 mini bots, we sent off a Pretender, and we sent off a later run Power Master. Which one do you think we should open?
Let's open the big one.
All right, we'll open the big one.
Let's get after it.
Need a knife.
Want me to do the honors?
Yeah.
All right, let's.
So we'll try, as we open these, you guys, we'll try not to reveal the grade. We're going to kind of do a guess the grade situation. We did send these off right around the middle of May this year, so the time of this video, it was about a 90-day turnaround for them, which is pretty standard for summertime for the industry. So we'll see what we got and just try not to look at the grade.
Okay, so the grade's right here, so I'll just aim it that way.
So the first figure that Jeff is opening is Decepticon Octopunch. It's a carded Pretender figure. I want to say the release date on this was 86 or 87. Fact check me, hit us up in the comments, let us know.
Okay. So am I guessing or are you guessing?
We both gonna guess.
Okay.
I'll go CAS 80. So these were all graded by Collector Archive Services. I'm gonna say an 80.
I'll go 75.
All right, and the verdict is
80.
I guess that's 1-0
Nice.
for JJTron. That's a nice grade. That's a nice grade. I don't know if you guys can zoom in on this. Maybe, maybe not. So the way CAS grades their carded items is you basically get three numbers. You get a number for the card, you're going to get a grade on the bubble, and you're going to grade on the figure. So this one is not mine as much as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to let Jeff tell you what everything graded on there.
Oh, let's see. Shoot, I don't even know if I could see this. I didn't bring my glasses.
He's getting old, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to have... Well, wait. It's back here.
2 hours later.
I don't see it on the back here either.
Oh, I'll take a look. Let's
Yeah,
see
you're
what we
good.
got.
You're good. The
So-
light is not good.
The card got a 75, the bubble got an 80, and the figure got a 90.
Wow.
So, and I can see that. If I remember right, there was a little bump on the bubble, which, yeah, the little bump is still there. But overall, a really nice grade. You guys let us know what you think. Well, we went from the biggest. I want to know what's in the bubble mailer.
You this?
I don't think I will. We'll find out, though.
Okay.
So, this is probably one of the mini bots that we sent off. So
It's weird that they put that. They must have did it originally and maybe was going to ship it by itself.
All right, so this one we can do a little bit of a different reveal. Oh no, I lied. This is not a bubble mailer. This is actually the Tyco release. And I can't even tell him what I think it graded because I already saw it. So, but this is one of the Tyco release. This is one of the slot cars. So I personally think it was modeled after a Jazz just because of the colorway, but I'm colorblind, so maybe I don't know. So we'll let you check that one out. And well, did you see the grade?
I didn't.
All right, what do you give it?
80. An 80.
He says an 80. 80 plus. Got an overall 80 plus.
I was way off.
Oh, then I was way off.
Way off. So card got an 80, bubble and figure both got 80s. Really clean piece. The thing about the Tyco slot cars, I think the most difficult thing with these is getting them in a clear bubble. And what I mean by clear bubble is grading companies, if there's a yellow tint to the plastic and it's really just exposure to sunlight. And it was a cheaper plastic used, especially later in the line.
That was tough. That was a tough one.
Get a little sun on it, it comes back yellowed. We got no yellow grade on this one. It was a really nice piece. Let's keep rolling.
But just they have the two, just red and white.
Yeah, just the 2 slot cars that were sold individually, the red and the white. They did make a slot car track. Maybe we'll do a video on it. We do have one in the collection that we could show.
Now, did they? Is it the same 2 cars in the actual track?
I don't believe so, but I've never had one opened.
Yeah,
I've
neither.
only ever owned one, and I was fortunate enough to find it sealed. Let us know in the comments, were the 2 cars included in the track, are they the same as the individual sold, or were they different?
Do the honors.
So far we've opened 2 of the 4, and neither one of them are mine. That's all right.
Well, they should both be yours. I'll take this out of the way. Yeah, at least they know how to wrap, yeah?
They definitely know how to pack these things. I think there's 1.5 miles of bubble wrap on this guy. Trying not to reveal too much. Alright, so you guys can see the grade and we can't. So I'm going to try to hide this from myself and him and Autobot Swerve.
It's hard to tell from that, but just from what I remember when we sent these off, I thought it was pretty nice. I'd say, oh, that was pretty nice. 80 plus?
80 plus. I say to remember the card warp on this one. I'm going to go 75 on this one. We got an 80. Card got a 75. Bubble got an 80. And the figure got a 90. So
Wow.
you guys want to check that one out? So I guess it was nicer than I thought it was.
Yeah, check that out, man. Yeah, that looks hot. That looks pretty.
Towards the end of the video, we'll try to do a zoom in shot. This has got CAS's new patented bubble protection on it. We'll throw some examples up of the difference between their old style of bubble protector and this new style, where at first glance it is very difficult to see it. Bear with us and we'll do a side-by-side of an old style versus this style.
See the
I guess we'll go last but not least.
and there's the tape.
So I gotta think this is probably going to be a Skywarp, which is a figure that took me a very long time to track down. I was looking for a very particular variant. We'll do a side-by-side of what I mean by the variant. In the industry, it's commonly known as a misplaced rub sign, and we'll get into that during the side-by-side.
See if I can do this without seeing the grades. There's the back. I think I got it that one. Put it this way.
So if this is the piece that I'm thinking it is, I've been looking for this for probably 8 years. Finally tracked one down, bought it from the great folks at Transformerland. Current tally right now, I won one, he's got 2. So it's 2-1 right now. I kind of hosed myself on the Tyco slot car grade, but for this one, I know this one was in pretty good shape. I'm going to give it an 80.
80. I'll do 80 plus.
80 plus. 80
Just
plus.
so it's different. Here, go ahead and take the honors, just because you could probably see it better than me.
Well, let's see what we got on this one.
Did they not give it a grade?
Oh, they did. Okay. I haven't seen a grade put in that location before, but yes, it did get an 80.
Nice.
They did get an 80. Bubble 80, window 80, figure 85. So, we'll let you guys see what everything that came back.
Now this one's not going to stand.
I don't think anymore. I'm just holding.
Okay.
And that's what we got back, guys. We're going to keep it short and sweet. We'll be back in a minute, and we'll do some side-by-side to compare these to previously graded figures.
That's cool, man.
We now return to the Transformers.
All right, guys, so we got everything unboxed and out of the wrapper. We're going to give you a little more of a close-up as to what's going on, let you know everything that you get when you send something off to CAS for grading.
So they give you an envelope and a grading deal. Here you go. And that's what it looks like. So when you get this back, you'll get one of these.
Now we'll kind of jump right into the Skywarp. And what I meant by it is a misplaced rub sign. So you can see right here where the rub sign on the figure is. It's up further up onto, I don't know what you'd call it, the cowl up there on the jet. And we have another example here of an ungraded rub sign version of Skywarp. And you can see the sticker is placed back further on the body there. So it's just a weird random variant. If you know, you know. If you don't, you do now. I preferred to go after the elements a little bit harder. Shout out to, we'll just call him Cordy. He first turned me on to them and sent me down that rabbit hole. So I've been chasing them ever since. Got a few of them knocked off. Still got one to go. So misplaced rub Thundercracker, decent condition, sealed. Let me know. Might want to pick it up from you. So next... So here we have the Swerve that we just got back. See the grade in there. Came back really nice, and at first glance, it just looks like a carded graded figure. Now, if we look at one that I had previously graded by CAS, this is my Bumble Jumper, and this came included with what we commonly refer to as a bubble protector. So those who collect mint and sealed figures, they know that the bubbles on these pre-rub figures were incredibly easy to pop off. There's been a lot of horror stories out there about figures that popped off in shipping. So the grading companies came up with this little piece of plastic that they put, this acrylic, to help hold the bubbles securely on. So you can see it just helps keeps the bubbles supported. Especially on the bottom here, there's just a thin piece of plastic acrylic right there, just to help take some of the weight off so that doesn't pop off of there. So apparently this was displeasing to the eye to some. We'll jump back over to the Swerve. And again, at first glance, doesn't appear to have any kind of a bubble protector on it. But if we turn it sideways, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this on camera, but there's two thin pieces of acrylic that come all the way up to the top, and they fold over right up here at the top. Well, what they've actually done, if we can look close enough,
Would they pinch it in there?
they cut out of the acrylic the shape of the bubble, they heat it up, and they fold it over to where it actually sandwiches the sealed part of the bubble all along the edge. It sandwiches it back to the card, and then they secure that with these 4 tabs to the outer housing of the acrylic case. I think it's a little more appealing to the eye, and it's also going to help keep your figure from falling off the bubble.
That's pretty cool.
So that's what we got for today, you guys. Appreciate you checking out the channel. Both this Swerve and this Thundercracker were purchased at TFCon about 2.5 years ago. We got it from Transformerland. Imagine that. So yeah, if you're looking for toys, Transformerland.com. Go check it out. That's where you get the best Transformers.